Yo, what's up everybody? Welcome to Gameover Ent. Thank you once again for joining me for another Walking Dead Wednesday. And if you're new to the channel, welcome to the Walking Dead Wednesday. Anyways, we're talking about the Walking Dead Season 3 Episode 1 and a specific tweet we got from Job J. Stafford. You can take this tweet with a grain of salt. We don't know how and what this tweet really means, but it's definitely hinting something we'll be seeing in the first episode of Season 3. Now, let's read the tweet. Punched in the gut and tearing up at work today. No matter how many times we do this, I'm never 100% prepared. This one is very special. Someone replies, The Walking Dead Season 3 or something else. And then Job confirms, The Walking Dead Season 3, Episode 1. Okay, so punched in the gut and tearing up at work today. It sounds like Job is getting bullied at the job. You know, you can't stand for this, Job. Is this a cry for help? Just let us know. You know, just be specific. We'll help you. But seriously though, what is he saying? No matter how many times we do this, I'm never 100% prepared. What is the Walking Dead constantly doing? You know, what is the Walking Dead known for? They're known for bringing the feels, but they're also known for killing characters, bro. So I think he's talking about someone's gonna be dying in the first episode of The Walking Dead Season 3. Okay, I mean, probably everybody knew that was going to happen. I don't think there is a first episode 1 of Telltale anything where someone doesn't die. Okay, so that's just a guarantee. You know, it's a murder out there. Someone gets ate up by a walker. Something's going to happen. Okay, but when he talks about punched in the gut and tearing up at work today, you know, we're involved in some type of emotion here. So it just makes me think there's a character that's been around for a while. It's not going to be around anymore after Season 3, Episode 1. All right, and a punch to the gut, that means it caught you off guard. We're not going to see it coming. Okay, like a reaction basically. And these are my punch to the guts in my Walking Dead experiences.
Now, what the fuck's the problem? No, fuck.
I got you.
Please.
It's gonna be all right.
This your daddy? What a bozo.
Yeah, that didn't feel very good. Now, as of right now, the characters that come to mind when he talks about stuff like this is going to be Kenny, Jane, and AJ. But hopefully I'm wrong. I mean, that would be the predictable route. That's the same route we went on Season 2, Episode 1, where they killed off 2 of the remaining characters. Well, not killed off, one of them, but Omid, yeah, he got killed off. And then, of course, Krista got taken out. And then we're back to square one. Clementine, fresh slate. Whoever she meets is whoever she meets. Now, of course, they had Kenny come in later, reminiscent of Season 2. You know, if Kenny did not come into Season 2, I don't think Season 2 would have been as good as it was, bro. Yeah, I don't think Season 2 would have been as good as it was if Kenny didn't come in. I'm going to have to say that right now. Comment down below. Let me know your thoughts about that. Do you think without Kenny in Season 2, would it still have been as good as it was? Okay, let me know. But anyways, man, hopefully that's not the case here. I hate to see Telltale repeating the same thing because, you know, think about Season 2, Episode 1. I already talked about Omid and Krista, but then we also had the baby situation. There was a baby involved, and then the baby wasn't involved anymore. No longer talked about, no longer mentioned. Mystery still out there. You know, we also got a baby this season carrying over. You know, baby's not in the trailer, in the teaser. Baby's not involved. Baby's out the equation. Yeah, they keep taking these babies out, bro. Where are these babies at, bro? I don't know. Where's baby OJ at? Can someone tell me? And the thing about this mystery is that Clementine knows the answer to this question, so we still can find out about this in Season 3. If she talks to somebody else about it, maybe she has a conversation with Javier, tells her past, comes up with Krista, what happened to the baby situation, you know, what happened after Omi died. Krista was looked like 8-9 months pregnant, about to have it, and then bam, baby's not around no more. Now, most people think that the baby's dead. Possible? Probably most likely scenario, okay? Based on Clementine's line here.
Where is he? No. No!
No, not again. Not again.
Clem, look at me.
Now this could mean something else. This doesn't have to necessarily mean that another baby's been killed. Clementine could just been talking about another life has been taken. You know, how many people have died in season 2 or around Clementine in general? Just a lot. Every person Clementine meets looks like they die. Almost every person she meets. You know, maybe she's just talking about the fact that someone else has just died in her life, or something else has been taken out. You know, some joy, some hope taken out of her life. You know, maybe she's just talking about that. But hey, we have to see. And since we're on the subject right now, how could, you know, this character, Old Meat Jr., I'm gonna call him that, how could he possibly like show up in The Walking Dead and to a point where Clementine would recognize that, hey, you are the child of Krista and Omid? How would she know that? You know, there's some things that Telltale could do to establish that if they wanted to, because Omid Jr. would be at least 3 to 4 years old, based on the 16-month time skip, based on the 2-year time skip we're getting between season 2 and season 3. So 3 to 4 years old right there. And you know, maybe he was born with some distinctive features, maybe a birthmark on his face, or some other place where if you saw someone else with a birthmark on their face and you look at their age, you probably had to ask them some questions. You know, you're a biracial child, okay, you're 3 to 4 years old, okay, who are your parents? Oh, you don't know? Oh, I know who your parents are. Something like that, if they really want to bring that character back into the equation. But they do have to flesh out what happened in that whole situation. I didn't like how Telltale skipped over it. Hopefully nothing like that happens in season 3 episode 1. But we have to see. For right now, it remains a mystery on what happened to the baby and Krista. And now getting back to the tweet here, because I got a little sidetracked. This also could be talking about a new character that we meet in season 3 episode 1. Maybe another character dies out there that Telltale tries to give us and they have a death in episode 1. But hopefully it's handled properly, because I remember the last character death they did in episode 1 of Telltale game was in The Walking Dead Michonne, and that was for Greg. And that character death was just like, I didn't feel any type of way for that character death. Definitely wouldn't be a gut punch or tearing up in any form of fashion, probably from anybody, because they made Greg and Sam just so goddamn unlikable in episode 1. I mean, Sam, she wouldn't tell us the truth about what was going on in the situation. They held us up at gunpoint to begin with, and Greg kept lying on me. So when you see Greg get killed and Sam holding her brother's body, you may feel bad for Sam. But as for you, you don't have any attachment to Greg whatsoever. So that whole death was just like, all right, hopefully it's something a little bit more profound and a little bit more heartfelt than that. But hopefully it's not the predictable Kenny or Jane. I think that's just too, yeah, they're going to die. Okay, I mean, most people are telling me that, yeah, it's going to happen. I'm still holding off faith that it's not the case. Oh, and one more thing I just thought about. We did get a hint that there may be some type of flashbacks in season 3. So this may actually be referencing a flashback scene, like when Clementine talked to Luke about Lee and what happened there. Maybe Clementine reminisced about what happened in season 3. We learned about what happened with Krista, or something else that happened in the past, and that is what stirred this reaction within Job here, the punch to the gut and the tearing of the eyes. Guys, I want to hear you guys in the comments down below. What do you think this tweet could possibly mean? Now, next week coming up, I think the whole thing sets off on Saturday. We got the July Comic-Con event going down, where we're going to get more news about The Walking Dead Season 3. And I am ready. Now, this is the event I've been waiting for, because Telltale already talked about. They're going to mention some things. Hopefully we get another trailer, more lengthier. We can learn some more details. Hopefully they give us some more concrete information. A release date. Fingers crossed, but I don't think it's going to happen. I mean, a release date 3 months in advance before its potential release, that's not very Telltale. So I don't think that's going to happen, but hey, we got to see. So that's going to go down next week Saturday. We're going to see what's going to happen next week Wednesday. I don't know what I'm going to do for this video, but you know, I'll think of something. And guys, tell me in the comments what you guys think about this tweet. Do you think this is not a character death? Do you think he's talking about something else here? Maybe I got it all wrong and I have taken this out of context, or maybe Job just boosting the episode up. That is his job, you know, to get us hype about this, to get us ready for this. And maybe nothing this emotional is really going to happen in episode 1. He's just exaggerating. I don't know. We'll have to see. Comment down below. Thank you guys for watching. Game Over out.